Good morning, students. Welcome back to Java class. In today's class, I'll explain you about practical part. So already we completed a few practical programs, and today whatever practicals I'm going to explain you, that all practicals based on applets. Okay, so when you are creating an applet, when you want to create an applet, so it is a condition that you need to create two programs. Actually, what is an applet? Applet is a Java program, and it executed on a browser, Java, on any Java supported browser. So right now here in our system, I am using a browser called Applet Viewer. It is a truly Java supported browser. So here you need to when you want to do Java applets, you need to do two programs. One is a Java program and the second one is a HTML program. And after after compiling a Java program, dot class file will be created, and that dot class file will be included in HTML program. And finally, if you execute HTML program, output will be displayed. Okay, so in this I'll explain complete procedure with example program. Okay, so here you can observe the first line, import java.awt. So awt is the package. Why I am including this packages here, I am using some graphical environment, graphics class I am using. So this class here I am getting from a awt package. So that is why it is a condition that whenever you are using any class or any method from a package, you need to include that package name at the beginning of the program. So here I am using classes from two different packages. One is from awt and the second one is a applet. So that is why in the beginning I am including two packages. One is a awt and the second one is a applet. Okay, see, import java.awt, complete package I am including. Next, applet, one more package I am including. Now you see, whenever you are using an applet, as already explained in the theory part, that class should start with public. That class should start with public, and the class is a keyword. Here I am given class name as a line. You can give any name, but here I am giving a line. Extends applet means here I am using a methods from a applet class. Here paint is a method of applet class, so it is a compulsory that if you want to use this method, you need to extend your class to the applet class. Applet is a parent class and a line is a child class. So paint method you are getting from an applet class, and the draw line method from applet. So G is an object of a graphics class, and a graphics class you are getting from a awt package. So actually here for what purpose I have written the program is to create a line. It is nothing but a single line you need to draw on the browser window. So when you are drawing a line, it is compulsory that you need to give the coordinates you give. Okay, 4 coordinates you give. So here I am giving a 4 coordinates, and here you need to remember few points when you are creating an applet. Applet and awt packages, two packages are mandatory when you create a applet program, and whatever class you are creating, that should be public and that should be extends to applet API class. Okay, and it's a mandatory that you should write the paint method, because paint method is an initial point for applet execution. Okay, so here I am drawing two lines. Okay, 100 starting, 10, 20, 250, 150, 4 coordinates, and 4 sides 4 coordinates you need to give. Now here I am saving a file example. Line 1 I am giving. Okay, line 1, and when you are saving this file, go to file, save the file, and when you are saving a file, it is compulsory that you should remember the location of the file. And what is the name of the file here? Line 1, just as it is. First what I am doing is copy this, because Java is a case sensitive. If you will change the even uppercase and lowercase, no, you will get some file cannot be read error. And here I am saving my file in D drive, line 1 dot Java. Okay, and here it should be all files, save, saving over. After saving, you need to check whether there is an error in the program or not. So for that, I am going for the command prompt. I'm selecting the command prompt. So right now we are in a C drive, so you should move to the D drive. I'm giving D colon. Now I'm in a D drive, Java C. What is our file name? Line 1, right? You can paste it, line1 dot Java. See, there is no error information, means there is no error in the program. So we'll go and we'll see in the D drive whether a class file is generated or not. D drive, what is our file name? Line 1, no? You check line 1, here you have. After inauguration, you have a line 1, just file is generated. Class file is mandatory when you are dealing with applet. Okay, so here now open notepad, go to file. You need to create a HTML program. In HTML program, you need to add this dot class file. Okay, so here I am writing HTML. Directly I am including the body section. Body. Inside the body, you need to give applet code equals to, what is the file name? Line, right? Paste it, line1 dot class. It is very, very important. Next, height equals to 100, width equals to 100. Okay, so height equals to 100, width equals to 100. After that, you close the applet opening tag. Next, you close the applet closing tag. Okay. Next, you need to close the applet tag. Applet tag close like this, applet, applet. Close body section and close HTML. Okay. Now save this file as file example. I am saving as line 1, same as this, same name I am giving, line1 dot HTML I am giving. So previously whatever I saved, no, that is a Java file. Now whatever I am creating, that is the HTML file. This file also, it should be all files, save, and it should be also in D drive. Now we'll go to the command prompt. In the command prompt, already class file is generated. You should give applet viewer dot html. No, you should give our file name, right? Space file name dot html. You can see here. Two lines are drawn, right? You can, at the top you can see, and this is 2 lines. Okay, 2 coordinates I am creating here. This is an applet program, and this is a actually it is a web page, because we have included a Java program in a HTML. So when you create Java program in HTML, directly you can execute from a browser window. So here the default browser I am using, applet viewer. So this is the first program. At the top you can see. See. I think it is visible to you. 2 coordinates, 2 sizes I have given, right? So that 2 lines you are getting. So actually what is that program? Write a Java program to create a to draw a line between two coordinates in a window. So one window I have created and coordination also I have given. So this is your 13th program from your practical question bank. Not 13th, 14th program. Okay, write a Java program to draw a line between two coordinates in a window. Okay, so when you are doing a HTML program, when you are doing an applet program, you need to remember that you need to create two files. One is a Java file and the second one is a HTML file. After compiling Java program, if there is no error in the Java program, whatever class file is generated, that class file you should add in a HTML program. Okay, so this is about 14th program. Now I will explain 15th one. So this is our 15th program. Actually, what is the 15th program is, write a Java program to display the following graphics in an applet window. So again here also you need to do two programs. One is HTML and the second one is a Java program. So this is your Java program, and after creating an applet, you need to draw 5 symbols. Okay, rectangle, circles, ellipses, arcs and polygons. So for each and everything you need to use the draw method only. But whatever you are drawing, that you should give, that information you should give clearly, right? So here only have given for 4 symbols: rectangle, oval, arcs and polygon. Okay, you can try oval, this ellipses also. So same, it is like a previous program only. How many packages you need to include? 2 packages. One is AWT, because graphics you are getting from a AWT, you need to use AWT method, AWT package and applet package. So here you can see whatever class I am creating, that is a public class rectangle. What is our class name? Rectangle. Or here example I am changing the name of the class, rectangle 1, which extends applet class. Applet is a parent class. I need some methods from this parent class. So that is why I am extending applet API class, so that in rectangle 1 I can use some methods from a applet class. Okay, so right, next rectangle. After this you can see, as I already said, if it is an applet program you don't need to write the main method. So here you don't have a main method. So public void paint is a method, it is the main method. Graphics G, graphics is a class and G is an object of the graphic class, so that you can draw different symbols on the browser window using this. G dot draw rectangle. Draw is a method. Draw REST is a method. What is the use of that method? You're drawing a rectangle. So here you can use height, width, top and bottom sizes you can give. First one, 4 coordinates for a rectangle. Now you see the second one, G dot draw oval. For oval also I have given 4 coordinates. Understood? The next one is the arc, polygon and ellipses. For 4 symbols I have given 4 coordinates. Understood? So whatever you are drawing, that information clearly you should give by using a draw method. Now I am saving this as file. First you copy this as usual, rectangle 1, file, save, dot HTML, not HTML, it should be Java, right? All files, save. Go to the command prompt. Just here in place of line 1, what we need to give? Rectangle 1 dot Java. No error. Right. Now if there is no error, dot class file is generated. I think we'll see whether dot class file is generated here or not. Yeah, dot class file is generated. Rectangle 1, it is at the bottom. See, I'll just a minute. At bottom you have You can go through this. Okay, rectangle at the bottom you have. So there is no error in the program. So if there is no error in the program, we will create a HTML file. Save. Copy this file name because we need a dot class file for a applet. New. So here, come to the notepad, write HTML code. Applet code equals to, what is our file name? Rectangle 1 dot class. Next you give height equals to 100, width equals to 100. Now close the applet. Next to close the HTML. I'm saving this file as rectangle dot HTML. It should be all files. Save. Now come to the command prompt here. Rectangle 1 Java already we executed. Here it should be HTML, and in place of Java C you need to give applet viewer. Applet viewer is a browser. Applet viewer rectangle 1 dot HTML. So at the top you can see four I have given: rectangle, oval, arc, polygon. 4 symbols I have given, and depends on the coordinate. This you have given 4 coordinates. Based on that, the symbol will be displayed on the browser window. Okay, so this is your 15th program. According to 15th program, what you need to create: rectangle, circles, arcs, polygons, and ellipses. Okay, and you can change the shapes also, depends on your requirement. So this is your 15th program. Now I will explain one more program. So one more program is 13th program I will explain. Write a Java program to create a frame window in an applet. Display your name, address, and the qualification in the frame window. So for this also I will give you the example code now. So according to the program, we need to create an applet, and next we need to display our name, next our area, next qualification. 3 things you need to display on a frame. As already said, frame is an area where you can display the different contents. Now here I will explain line by line. The first one is the AWT package. See, AWT is a package. We have a different components like a checkboxes, radio buttons, that you can display using this AWT package. The next one is a applet class. See, here I want to display my content on the browser window. Then we need to create an applet. So whenever you want to create an applet, it is a compulsory, it is a condition that you need to include some classes from a applet, some methods from an applet. So here I am including applet class. Now you can see after the applet, public is an access specifier, means if you are creating an applet, it is compulsory that you need to make your class as a public, so that you can display your program on the browser window. Now class is a keyword. Here I am giving AWT example 2. It is an identifier. We can give any name. Here I have given AWT example 2. You can give AWT example 3. You won't get any error. Okay, this is only the class name. Okay. Now after this I am creating a constructor. Why it is called as a constructor? Because here the class name and whatever method you have given, that method name is same. So if the class name and the method name is same, then that is called as a constructor. And for constructor, you no need to call automatically. When you create an object of that class, the constructor will be called. That is the main difference between method and the constructor. So here I don't want to call this when the program execution start, immediately I want to execute this. So that is why here I am creating a constructor with the class name. Now the next code is for a frame. Frame is a class, F is an object. Frame is a class, F is an object, and here I am using a new operator, memory allocation operator. I am creating a object. I am creating an object to the frame class. Okay, so whenever you are dealing with the objects, whenever you are dealing with the frames, it is a condition that you need to create a frame. So frame is nothing but it is a container class. Whatever components you are adding, that components are added to the frames. So first you need to create an object to the container frame. Now, so here how many labels I am adding? Labels, 3 labels I am adding. According to your question, you need to display your name, address and qualification. So here I am displaying a name, address, qualification. For address, here I have given label. You can give as a text field, you can give text area also, you can give if you want to give a multi-line text. Okay, if label means it is only, it is displaying same, it is like a string, it will display on the screen. But if you want to display name, label and the text field also you can give, and text area, mainly if it is an address you can use a text area. Here I just am explaining with a label. You can use text area to give to give information like a multi-line text if you want to pass. Actually address is a multi-line text, so when you want to give a multi-line text, then you can use a text area. Okay, so whatever it may be a text field, text area. For each and every component, each and every editability component, it is a condition that you should create an object. So here I am creating 3 objects for 3 labels. Okay, first one is for a name, second one is for an address, and the third one is for a qualification. Okay, now see, in the theory class already I explained, whenever you want to add components to the frame, first you should create a frame object. Next you need to create a component object. Next you need to add that components to the frame, and you should set the boundaries and you should set the size of the frame. These are very mandatory, and these 4 mandatory things already I explained in the class, right, theory class. So first here I have created frame object for the frame. First point over. Second point, 3 components I am using here. 3 components, 3 labels I am using. So when you are using 3 labels, you need to create 3 objects. Here B for a SI, L for means one more address, and the T for a qualification. For 3 labels, here I have created 3 objects. Next, setting the boundaries. Okay, so whenever you are whenever you are adding any component to the frame, it is compulsory that you should give the 4 coordinates. So for each and every object here I am giving 4 coordinates. Okay, so one for a name, one for a qualification, and one for an address. Now after creating the boundaries, here using the set bounds method, will set the boundaries for a particular component. Next, come to the next line here, F here. What is an F actually here? F is a frame object. So that frame object means one window is created, one frame is created. So to that frame here, what I am doing is I am adding these 3 objects using an add method. Okay, F for this frame I am adding 3 objects. F add B, next F add L, next F add D. 3 objects are added to the frame. Next, after adding Just a minute, I'll decrease the size so that you can see the complete window. Now, so 3 I am adding. After adding, you need to set the size of the window, size of the frame you need to set. Okay, you need to set size of the frame. Just a minute. Just have a look on that program. Now after that you can see here size of the frame. Okay, 400 and 300 pixels size I have given for the frame. Next title as the employee information. Here you can give employee information, or you can give student information, whatever you want to display that you can give. See, after this, now once the program creation is over, what is the next point, next thing? You need to save this file. So for saving, here I am copying this. It should be Java. All files. Save. Again I am saving in a D drive only. In place of rectangle 1, what we should give? What is our file name? awt.java. No error. So if there is no error, what is the next point? We need to create an applet. Okay, so for applet, code already explained, HTML. Next, in the HTML, in the body section, you need to add applet code. Applet code equals to, what is our file name? awt2 dot class. Okay, you see the spaces. Next, here height equals to 100, width equals to 100. 2 attributes I am adding. Next, you close the applet. After that, close the body section first. Close the HTML. Now, save this. Again, for this also I am giving same name, example.html. It should be all files. This already exists. No, I want to change the name. Here instead of AW2, AW3. You can give a different name for an applet and a different name for a Java. It is not compulsory that whatever name you have given for a Java, same name you should give to an applet. You can give a different names. So for Java program I have given AWT2. Here I have given AWT3. You can give any name. Now save. Go to the command prompt. Here already Java 2 instead of 2 I am giving a 3 and it should be HTML. And remember one point here, instead of Java, see what you have to give. You have to give applet viewer. Applet viewer awt.html. Required height attribute. One applet will see. No. Height attribute double quotes. File. Save. Come to browser window. Again we'll execute this. Height attribute. We'll see what is an error here. Applet code awt.class. Okay, actually we didn't close the class here. Save. Come to browser window. Right. So you can see name, area, and the qualification. Three things displayed on the frame. So this complete area, how much size have given? 400 and 300, and these three are the labels: first label, second label, third label. Understood? So for each and every label, not only for label, for each and every component, whatever you are adding to the frame, for each and every component you need to create an object, and after creating an object, that component you should add to the frame window. And when you are adding a component, it is compulsory that you should give the 4 coordinates of that component. Okay, so this is about 13, 14 and 15 program from your practical question bank, and this 3 once again you execute at your home, and if there is no error you write in your record. Thank you.